Hey, every week I'm joined by a top country star who stops by the studio to give me a hand count down the hits. Along this week is Chris Young. How are you?
I'm good. I am.
I know it's been, I guess, a month since you cut your hand, so you've probably been on the radio telling this story a lot.
Yeah.
But it's the first time I've seen you, so you're adjusting. You're in some kind of wrap and a thing.
Yeah, they luckily I didn't have like the full arm cast or anything. They just gave me this this thing to kind of keep it immobilized. By the way, the most terrifying thing that anyone's ever told me, just because it was completely nonchalant, I'm in there and it's like my fourth or fifth visit to actually seeing somebody at the hospital and seeing my physical therapist. And it was after I kind of got there was a little scare at first when I cut myself, because I cut really deep. If you drop a knife, don't try to catch it, especially not the pointy end.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, I grabbed it too, so it put it in there pretty good. I cut 2 tendons, 2 arteries, and some nerves.
In the fingers?
Yeah, and it was like right underneath. It was in 2 spots on my hand because it was a double. Like it was sharp on both sides. And I basically just grabbed it. The
knife was a double-sided knife?
Yeah, it was like a paring knife kind of thing. I was cutting up an apple. So I dropped it, and for whatever reason, I was like, I'll just catch it. Like, that was my instant response. But so they were putting me in all this stuff, and I'm like, do I really need to wear this on stage? Like, do I have to have the sling? Because, that's going to look a little weird. And they're like, well, we just want to make sure it stays immobilized. And I was like, well, why? She goes, well, if you tried to accidentally grab something with your hand, or you bent your hand backwards instead of leaving it the way that we put it, your tendons will snap like wet spaghetti. So I was like, all right, so don't do that. I will keep, I'll keep this on. And it was just really deadpan, too. Yeah. I was like, all right, no big deal. I will not do that.
That's crazy. So that's why your hand is kind of bent, because they put you. Did you sever the tendons completely?
Yeah, I cut 2 of them.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was really fun. I not for people with weak stomachs, but it looked like, somebody like killed several small animals in my house. I bled all over the place. It was really bad.